Hey everyone, welcome to Talk Skeleton. I'm George Skeleton, your host.
And I'm Nora. George, before we start, honest question.
Go ahead.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
Honestly, I don't sleep, so every hour is my hour.
Must be nice because I am absolutely not a morning person. My alarm goes off and my first thought is, who invented this? Who decided mornings are necessary?
And yet, here you are, every morning, showing up.
Every morning, complaining, but showing up.
And that's actually what today is about. Mornings, routines, and how to talk about them naturally in English.
Because morning routine is one of the most common conversation topics in English. Someone asks, so, what's your morning like? Or, are you an early riser? Or, what do you do before work?
And most learners know the words individually, wake up, shower, breakfast, but putting them together in a natural flowing way, that's where it gets tricky.
So today, George and I are going to have a real conversation about our mornings. And through that conversation, you're going to pick up the vocabulary, the phrases, and the natural structures you need.
Subscribe to Talk Skeleton before we start. New episodes every single day. Real English, real conversations.
Now, George, let's start simple. What time do you wake up?
I'm up at 6 every day. No alarm needed.
6? That's early. Do you wake up naturally or does something wake you?
Naturally, my body just knows. 6 o'clock, and that's it. Wide awake.
I envy that. I need at least 2 alarms, sometimes 3.
3 alarms? What's the point of the first 2?
The first 2 are just emotional preparation. The third one means business.
Now, listeners, notice what we just did there. We used several natural morning phrases without even trying.
I wake up naturally. I need an alarm. Wide awake. These are phrases native speakers use every single day.
Now, let's add a few more. Do you get up straight away, or do you stay in bed for a while?
Oh, I stay in bed, definitely. I hit snooze at least once, sometimes twice.
Hit snooze. That's a very natural phrase. When your alarm goes off and you press the button to get 5 more minutes, you hit snooze.
5 more minutes that always turn into 20.
Always. Now, listeners, think about your own morning. What time do you wake up? Do you wake up naturally, or do you need an alarm? Do you get up straight away, or do you hit snooze?
Say your answers out loud, right now. Don't just think them, say them, because that's how these phrases become yours.
Maybe, I wake up at 7. I always need an alarm. I hit snooze at least once.
Or, I am an early riser. I wake up naturally around 5:30. I get up straight away.
Both are perfect. Both are natural. Both are real English about real mornings.
Now, George, after you wake up, what's the first thing you do?
First thing, I drink water before anything else, before coffee, before checking my phone. Just water.
That's very disciplined. My first thing is check my phone, which I know is terrible.
You're not alone. Most people's first thing is check their phone.
And then I make coffee. I cannot function without coffee. That's just a fact about me.
Cannot function. That's a great phrase. It means it's impossible for me to work properly without this.
I cannot function without coffee. I cannot function without sleep. I cannot function before 9 a.m.
All very natural, very real, very common in English conversations.
Now, listeners, write in the comments, what is the first thing you do every morning? Tell us in English, even one sentence, even simple.
Because that comment, that one English sentence about your morning, that's real English practice, the kind that actually builds fluency.
And we read every single one, every morning with our coffee, or in George's case, without coffee.
I don't have a stomach, but I appreciate the thought. Now let's talk about the middle part of the morning. After you wake up, after that first coffee or water, the part where the routine really begins.
This is the busiest part for most people. Getting ready, getting out the door, trying not to be late.
Nora, walk me through your morning, step by step, after the coffee.
Okay, so after coffee, I wash my face. Then I jump in the shower.
Jump in the shower, not get in the shower.
Both are natural. Get in the shower is more neutral. Jump in the shower sounds a little more energetic, more casual.
Good distinction. What else?
Then I get dressed, pick out my outfit, which honestly takes longer than it should.
Pick out your outfit. That means choose what you're going to wear.
Yes, and some mornings I pick out 3 outfits before I find the right one.
Meanwhile, I wear the same navy hoodie every single day. 0 decisions.
Must be very freeing.
It really is. Now, listeners, let's collect the phrases from Nora's routine. Wash my face, jump in the shower, get dressed.
Pick out my outfit. All very natural, all very common, all things you'd hear in a real English conversation about mornings.
Now, let's add some more. What about breakfast? Do you eat in the morning?
Sometimes, when I have time, I grab something quick, toast or a banana, but honestly, most mornings I skip breakfast.
Skip breakfast. That means not eat breakfast. Choose to miss it.
I know it's not healthy, but mornings are rushed. There's never enough time.
Rushed. That's a perfect morning word. When everything feels fast, hurried, like time is running out.
My mornings are always rushed. I'm always running late.
Running late, another very natural phrase. It means you're going to arrive after the time you were supposed to.
I'm running late. I'm gonna be late. I'm always cutting it close.
Cutting it close, that means barely making it on time, just arriving at the last possible moment.
That's my life every morning, cutting it close, every single day.
Now, George, what does your morning routine look like after the water?
After the water, I take a shower, get dressed, then I sit for about 15 minutes, just quietly. No phone, no noise, just stillness.
Stillness. That sounds very intentional.
It is. It's the one part of the day where nothing is demanding anything from me yet, and I protect that time.
I love that. Protecting quiet time in the morning. A lot of people never think to do that.
And it changes the whole day. Starting calm versus starting rushed, it's a completely different experience.
Now, listeners, let's talk about morning vocabulary in more detail, because there are some very common phrases that learners sometimes translate directly from their language, and the translation doesn't always work.
Like what?
Like, I make myself ready. Learners sometimes say this, but in natural English, we say, I get ready.
I get ready for work. I'm getting ready. Are you ready yet?
Get ready. Not make ready, not prepare myself, just get ready.
Another one. Learners sometimes say, I do my teeth, but in English, we brush our teeth.
Brush my teeth, not do my teeth, not clean my teeth, although clean is sometimes used too, but brush is the most natural.
And for hair, we say do my hair, or fix my hair, or brush my hair, depending on what you're doing.
I do my hair, I fix my hair, I brush my hair. All natural, all common.
Now, let's build a complete morning routine together using everything we've covered so far.
I wake up at 7. I hit snooze once. Then I get up, wash my face, jump in the shower, get dressed, brush my teeth, do my hair.
Then I grab a quick breakfast, usually toast, make coffee, and I'm out the door by 8.
Out the door, another very natural phrase. It means leaving the house, ready to go.
I'm out the door by 8. I need to be out the door in 10 minutes. What time are you out the door?
These phrases, when they start coming naturally, when you stop translating and just say them, that's when English starts feeling like yours.
Now, listeners, your turn. Describe your morning routine using the phrases from today. Just a few sentences, out loud.
Start with, I wake up at, then the first thing I do is, then after that and finish with, I'm out the door by.
4 sentences, your whole morning, in English, right now.
Write it in the comments too, because seeing your own English written down, that's a powerful thing. It makes it real. It makes it yours.
And every comment you write, every sentence you put into English, that's a brick, a real brick in the house of your fluency.
One brick at a time, every morning, just like your routine. Now let's talk about something that makes morning routine conversations really come alive. Opinions, feelings, personal reactions.
Because describing your routine is one thing, but talking about how you feel about it, that's what makes a conversation real, human, interesting.
Anyone can say, I wake up at 7, I shower, I eat breakfast. But the person who says, I wake up at 7 and honestly it's a struggle every single day, that person is having a real conversation.
That person is me. Every day is a struggle.
And in English, expressing how you feel about your routine, that's where some of the most natural and useful phrases live.
Like, I'm not a morning person. That's one of the most common phrases in English, and it tells someone so much about you in just 5 words.
I'm not a morning person. It means mornings are difficult for me. I don't function well early. I prefer later in the day.
The opposite, I'm a morning person, means I love mornings. I feel my best early in the day. I get my best work done before noon.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Night owl. That's what you call someone who stays up late and prefers evenings, a night owl.
I'm a night owl. I do my best thinking after midnight. I come alive when everyone else is going to sleep.
And morning people and night owls, they will never fully understand each other.
Never. Now let's talk about some phrases for when mornings go wrong, because mornings don't always go to plan.
Oh, this is very relatable territory.
When you oversleep, you slept longer than you planned. Your alarm didn't go off, or you slept through it.
I overslept this morning. I can't believe I overslept. Have you ever overslept before an important meeting?
Every learner has had that nightmare, oversleeping before something important.
And when everything goes wrong in the morning, when you're rushed and late and nothing is going right, you can say, I'm having a rough morning.
Rough morning, not difficult morning, not bad morning, although bad morning works too, but rough morning sounds very natural, very real.
I'm having a rough morning. This morning was rough. Do you ever have rough mornings?
Or everything went wrong this morning. I woke up late, couldn't find my keys, spilled my coffee, just one of those mornings.
Just one of those mornings. That phrase, it captures everything. When you can't explain why everything went wrong, it was just one of those mornings.
We've all had them, and now in English you can describe them perfectly.
Now let's talk about comparing mornings, because in English conversations, people often compare weekday mornings versus weekend mornings.
Weekday mornings, rushed. Alarm, get ready, out the door, no time.
Weekend mornings, completely different. Slower, more relaxed. No alarm, no rush.
On weekends, I sleep in. That means I wake up later than usual. I don't set an alarm. I let my body decide when to wake up.
I love sleeping in on Sundays. It's my favorite thing. No alarm, no schedule, just waking up when I wake up.
And that slower weekend morning, in English, we sometimes call it a lazy morning.
A lazy morning. Not in a negative way, just slow, relaxed, no pressure.
I had such a lazy morning today. We had a lazy Sunday morning. I need a lazy morning after this week.
Lazy morning. 2 words, and everyone who hears them immediately knows exactly what you mean, exactly how that morning feels.
That's the power of natural English phrases. They don't just describe, they create a feeling, an image, a shared understanding.
Now, let's put everything together from today. All the vocabulary, all the phrases, in one complete morning conversation.
Imagine 2 friends talking, Monday morning at work.
Rough morning?
The roughest. I overslept, hit snooze 3 times, jumped in the shower, grabbed my keys, didn't even have time for coffee.
No coffee? How are you functioning right now?
Barely. I am not a morning person on the best days. Today is not the best day.
I feel you. My alarm went off at 6 and I just lay there, couldn't get up, just stared at the ceiling for 20 minutes.
20 minutes of ceiling staring. Classic morning move.
Eventually, I dragged myself out of bed, got ready as fast as I could, made it out the door just in time.
Just in time, cutting it close.
Always cutting it close. I don't know why, I never learn.
That conversation, that's real English. That's what morning conversations actually sound like between real people. Not, I woke up, I showered, I ate breakfast, but the roughest, barely functioning, cutting it close.
Alive, human, full of feeling.
And now, those phrases are yours because you heard them in context, in a real moment, with real emotion behind them.
Now let's do a final vocabulary review because these phrases deserve to be remembered clearly.
Wake up naturally, no alarm needed. Hit snooze, press the button for 5 more minutes. Get up straight away, leave the bed immediately.
Jump in the shower, take a quick shower. Get dressed, put on your clothes. Pick out your outfit, choose what to wear.
Grab something quick, eat or take something fast. Skip breakfast, not eat breakfast. Out the door, leaving the house.
Running late, going to arrive after the planned time. Cutting it close, barely making it on time. Oversleep, sleep longer than planned.
Rough morning, a difficult or stressful morning. Sleep in, wake up later than usual on purpose. Lazy morning, a slow, relaxed morning with no pressure.
14 phrases, all natural, all common, all ready to use starting tomorrow morning.
Write in the comments. Tell us, what kind of morning person are you? Morning person? Night owl? Somewhere in between?
And tell us one thing about your morning routine that you've never said in English before. Try it right now in the comments.
Because that one sentence, that one brave English sentence about your morning, it's more valuable than an hour of silent studying.
It's real, it's yours, and it's the kind of English that stays.
If today helped you, subscribe to Talk Skeleton. Share this with someone who wants to speak English more naturally in everyday conversations.
Because everyday conversations, mornings, afternoons, evenings, that's where English actually lives. Not in textbooks, not in grammar rules, in the ordinary moments of ordinary days.
And now you have the English for those moments, starting with this morning.
Until next time, keep going, keep speaking. Calm mind, clear English.
See you in the next episode. Keep going. You've got this.